Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
In 2016, my partner and I founded a company selling media products. A year later, I bought out my partner's shares in the company and began to develop the company by myself. Today, it's a successful company with a wonderful team. The company sells not only media products, but also household goods.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
I also own a hospitality business and I want to focus on it.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
For the last 6 months, I've been spending only 10 hours a week. I mostly deal with finances, paying the bills, and ordering the goods from a couple of suppliers. The main purchases of goods are made by company's general manager.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
It all depends on how much time and money I will be willing to invest. If I didn't want to invest a lot of money, I would hire one freelancer to develop sales in Walmart Marketplace and 2 freelancers to develop sales in eBay Marketplace. With larger investments, a website can be created and its promotion can begin.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
The only risk I see is if a buyer doesn't keep track of the finances and pay the bills from suppliers on time. Then the suppliers will demand payment in advance.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
The team is well trained. They know what to do themselves and the buyer will not need to teach them. The CEO and warehouse manager will be able to answer most questions. During the first week, I will come to warehouse every day and help the buyer. After that, I will help the buyer by phone for another 3 weeks. And after that, I will be ready to answer periodic messages or emails from the buyer for another half of the year.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
No.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
This is a stable business with huge potential. You can develop sales on platforms such as eBay, Target, Walmart, Shopify, and many others. You can also make additional investments in inventory at any time and immediately increase profits. You can also attract investors or banks to receive additional funds to invest in inventory. You can also transform the company into the Amazon FBA business model, which will increase profitability, but will require the buyer to spend more time in this business.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.